are going live.
Wow.
Okay. Holy smokes.
Okay, that sucked.
We are finally live. We apologize to everyone.
Never again, bros. Never again.
What you don't want to do is do an update on your computer.
Well, we didn't know it was going to update.
I didn't know. You
didn't know it was going to update.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we at with the Talon stuff?
Man, yeah. All right, let's not even waste our time explaining the whole delay.
You guys know what you're doing here.
Okay, so we got to get everything back rolling here. So bear with us, guys. You probably know more than we do at this point.
Rosanna.
What is playing, Nick? Oh, geez, it's the stream.
Dude, amazing.
Technology, who would have thought?
Technology, dude.
Internets. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I feel so terrible. There were so many people.
You guys are some real straight shooters.
All right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm working on pulling up the information for this thing. We lost it all in process of making computer updates and trying to get everything working here, so bear with us for a couple of minutes. We'll bring this thing up, have a look at it, and then we'll talk about it.
Right, yeah,
Let's
so
have a look at it.
Anybody tuning in obviously is going to know what this is about. Honda Talon 1000R, 1000X reveal is tonight at 6:30. It already sort of happened. And, yeah. So the reveal is out.
South Carolina.
So
Manufacturing Matt Joseph.
Okay.
I have to have the Facebook app to watch it. I don't have the Facebook app.
I have the Facebook up.
Load it up, son. It's Honda Motorcycles and ATVs is the Facebook page.
Motorcycles and ATVs.
Okay, so let me get our display working in the room here again.
So, okay, there is a Facebook page, the powersports.honda.com is open. So you could probably just pull that up, Dougie, and bring that into the stream.
Okay, the live feed is still going, so we want to just nix that and.
Well,
So
yeah,
on the
screw the
Facebook
live stream.
Okay.
Unless people want to see that, but I think at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, good thing about that.
That guy from Honda has a nice mustache. That's the first thing I noticed.
You appreciate a good mustache.
That's a good-looking mustache, dude.
All right, so the Honda Power.
Yeah, powersports.honda.com.
Amazing. How do I get these comments out of here? I don't want to see this.
And I gotta say, in the photos that I'm seeing here, it does look better than the photos that were leaked that we had posted to our Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, we are.
That red one looks pretty good.
There.
Oh, whoa.
And
There it is.
okay.
Look at that. CRF 250 there. Bye-bye.
Are the people seeing that, Doug?
Not yet. Nope.
Okay.
So let's get to the right spot here.
Yeah, my phone.
Go to side by side.
Whoops.
Just click side by side there.
Okay. Wait for that.
No, just click learn more. So you get out of that. There's like a little learn more thing behind where you're at.
Behind where I'm at.
Well, anyway.
It's Talon 1000R.
There we
Wow,
go.
amazing.
Okay, so here we are.
Wait just a second. I gotta
Okay,
set this new window up again now.
Whoa, look at that.
Wow, it actually looks pretty darn good. Okay, interesting.
Okay, now they're seeing what we're seeing here.
Okay, so this is the official Honda Talon website from Honda, and this is it's just ripping.
The all-new
Look at that.
2019 Talon.
Okay, yeah, that rear suspension looks pretty
Looks
good.
pretty awesome.
Got to be honest
Cool,
with you,
man. Yeah, so I don't know. We've been fed some specs in the chat while we were waiting to get all this stuff working. Somebody told us it had 37 inches of travel.
37.
I don't know
Amazing.
if that's quite
That's
correct,
crazy.
but-
2019
All right, so
technology.
Let's explore.
Yeah, I think you just scroll down. Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
Ready for wide open fun. So one thing I noticed before we see specs is how long the shocks are front and rear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a four-wheeler.
monster truck style.
It really does. So something jumps out at me here.
DCT. Yep.
DCT. Were we
Boom.
surprised by the DC tizzle?
We were not. I think we saw paddle shifters, right, in one of the early
one of those
pictures of this
leaked
thing. So
photos.
Yeah, and you can see it there too a little bit next to the steering wheel. So I don't mind seeing video.
let's see, four-wheel drive. We can
That's
go
a
back
cool
up to
shot
this.
right there.
Let's just do a quick
It looks like Fox shocks right
quick
off the bat.
scan here.
Okay, yep, looks good there. So double A-arm front.
Yeah, nothing.
Tires,
Hey, tires, dude.
Small, weird-looking tires.
yeah, a little bit too small. They look like maybe 27s or 28s.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was going to say that.
They do look small. So what is this? We're looking at it. So there's two models. There's a 1000R and a 1000X. So
Yeah.
what are we
That's
thinking?
a R right there.
64 and a 60-inch?
Yeah, probably.
So that's probably the 64-inch right there.
Ooh, sending it,
Ooh,
dude.
look at that.
Barely sending
Throwing
it.
some roost.
Let's just get to the goods. I don't want to see this crap anymore. Okay, there we go.
Oh, look at the rear.
Oh, whoa.
TBD on MSI. Wow. Man, that is not what I pictured the back of that thing to look like.
Yeah, wow. The fenders look reminiscent of a YXZ.
Yeah, a little bit, man. From this angle, so if you look at this one on the left, it almost looks like an RS1 in the back.
Yep.
It's got some OG MAV going on, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the back end of this thing, real interesting.
Let's be honest. This thing was totally designed after an S2000, dude.
Yeah, Honda S2000 definitely here. So this is the actual up-close photo. Let's take a look at them
All
shots.
right,
Dougie.
so yeah, we got traditional looking, 4-link
Yep.
trailing arm. That's cool. Some decent looking Fox shocks on there.
Go up to the top. It has compression. Yep.
No,
You
yep.
see 'em
So
right
they're
there.
probably three-way adjustable.
Yep. What else we got here? We can't see the motor too much, so.
Yeah, I think it's the African Twin.
Okay.
Are those interchangeable right there? What are those different holes, or those are just holes there? Right
Nah,
Probably for accessories and stuff.
Yeah.
Although it does look sort of interchangeable.
Like you could adjust that.
Why would you
I'm
ever do
thinking
that?
That's not
Hey, science, bro. Science.
not likely to be the case.
Look, those are Maxxis tires.
Yeah,
dude.
it looks
What
like-
are those?
I don't know. Max is something.
Yeah, I don't recognize them.
Are
but
those
Ceros?
big Harns, dude?
Dude, big Harn.
Maybe we can go back to the specs and see what size those suckers are. But
Yeah.
they look pretty small. So what
Let's
else
go
do
to
we see
specs,
here?
man. I'm done messing around here. I need to know. Is the travel numbers that we saw real?
All right.
93 inches combined.
Who's got the crazy feedback going?
I don't know. I hear it too. I hear it big time in mine. It's probably from the freaking Megalob, dude.
Come on.
I think you got to go down more.
Oh, okay. What's that? Power?
no.
Click the power. Let's just click the power.
Let's just see the power.
Let's just click the power.
All right, let's see this bad boy run.
All right. You got to make sure to unmute the computer.
With a decades-long reputation for
Okay.
putting together the best minds and developing the best technology,
Maximize that,
it's
Doug.
no wonder why Honda gets the best results.
Oh, you can't.
Result:
See, this really...
Talon 1000R and X. It all starts with the engine. In this case, a 999cc
Okay.
liquid-cooled parallel twin. It has the same unicam design as our championship-winning motocrossers.
Okay.
Compact, lightweight, quick revving power. Look even closer, and you'll see that every.
Oh, my gosh.
This is tough.
Max
Yep.
performance and the ultimate in reliability. Like low
This has been our struggle, guys.
rockers that produce higher, faster revs. A high-lift, long-duration camshaft.
Maybe just
Just
pause it and
push
let
pause
it
for
buffer.
a second.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so first
you
things
find
I
out.
see there, though, 999cc, does that mean it's a variant of a 450? And it's like two of them put together? Is that what they were trying to say?
It's derived from our motocross motors, 4 of them put together to make 999.
4 250s, bro.
That'd be cool. I doubt that. Though.
Yeah, I doubt that as well.
All right, let's try this again.
I think, yep, this is going to work.
Power.
Okay, I was
and
wrong.
high-flow fuel injectors that, you guessed it, maximize
High flow fuel injectors, that's a really
good.
big point.
Yeah. I was hoping it had those.
All the way through the top end. And then there's our all-gear 6-speed dual-clutch transmission.
I like that.
That's neat.
Since there are no belts, there's no power lost from belt slippage, and driveline friction has been minimized, so you get a higher percentage of engine power directed straight to the ground.
Let's not forget CVTs are pretty efficient. Anyway.
Yeah, boy, that's not as true as it used to be.
Really? Dang it.
I mean, the power loss, we saw between the YXZ and the other CVT units pretty much identical.
Right.
So,
All right, go back.
Did they not say a number?
They said nothing in that video.
All right, we're
I
getting
just
out
heard a
here.
bunch of noise.
We got to find the freaking specs.
Ma-
Okay,
whoa,
there's
there we go.
Okay.
68.4
Whoa.
and the
Okay.
regular
Okay,
X is
okay.
64. Okay,
Whoa.
okay.
I all of a sudden like it a lot more.
Wow.
That's interesting, man.
All right, keep
Let's
going
see,
down.
they both have the same
Between the
motor.
two.
Whoa,
there it is.
1720?
17.
Okay. 17.7, so almost 18. We'll call it 18. Give
That's
it the benefit
pretty
of the
good.
doubt.
Click that yellow. Let's see what it looks like in yellow. We didn't
okay,
see that,
okay.
did we? Oh, the son of
Nah, yeah,
those
that's not
sons of
clickable.
my
but-
guns.
Okay, that's pretty cool, though. Let's explore this more.
Let's build ourselves one and see what that looks like.
Okay, So that word is back to where we were.
Yeah.
Man, I need to know more specs.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, so parallel twin 999cc. 17.7 inches of front travel. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
DCT, like that, 20.1 inches of rear travel.
I'm surprised. I thought it might come in a little lower than that. I was hoping that they would be all the way up there, but
That's still pretty good. I mean, basically 18 in the front, 20 in the
gotta
rear.
be kidding. We can't click on any of this stuff for more information.
Yeah, view all. There we go.
Okay.
Boom.
Engine type, bore and stroke,
So
10
it's
to 1 compression.
1.
Interesting. Still not the meat and potatoes.
Drive
That's what we're
line.
looking for.
Okay, so 28-inch tires.
Okay.
All right.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to change those out quickly, I think.
What's the ground clearance? 13 inches. Wow.
1,545 pounds.
Wait, what? Go back up.
Yeah, right there, man.
Whoa! 1,549. That's curb weight,
curb
though.
weight. So, yeah. Includes all required fluids and a full tank of fuel.
So it probably goes,
Man, that's not bad.
high
it's not that
1400s wet. Yeah.
That's not a real heavy unit, so that's good.
Man, okay.
Recommended to be 16 years old. That's interesting.
So pearl red and pearl green. Wow.
Gosh, man.
So 1 year warranty. Go back down to that. That's sort of interesting considering most things have only a 6-month or even a 3-month warranty.
It's that gosh darn Honda. They take care of their freaking people.
That's what everybody was hoping for, right? That's what everybody's leaning on with this thing is
Yeah.
the Honda dependability. So
So you've heard a
We'll
lot of
see.
bad things about the Pioneer transmission. Everybody you talk about
like
DCT.
glitchy or like,
yeah,
Yeah, they're like, it always fails. I'm assuming they got it figured out for this.
I would think so.
you would think it's not the same transmission.
Don't think
Wow.
it was in reality that bad either. From the reading I've done,
Yeah.
they had some issues with slipping. A lot of it, was probably user error. Not to say that they didn't have some problems, but I don't think it was totally garbage. I would imagine this is a beefed up version. So
That is good, though. 68 inches. Wow. Not what I expected.
no.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. It's like right in between.
How do we find out how much
How much
horsepower?
freaking HP?
I mean,
that
clearly they're
is.
not bringing it up because it's not big.
Yeah, they're just not going to tell us, man.
Because a lot of times with the Can-Am reveal, the first thing they say is the horsepower.
Right?
Yeah, that's true. What about
Some cool looking
that
headlights
live
on
video? They probably said it on that live video. There's no way they didn't.
it. Ah, man.
Let's check the chat, Doug. Maybe some people have some information that we don't since they were around for a bit longer than we were. Does anybody know the horsepower off the top of their head? A lot of people watching.
Sounds like a lot of people went to Pornhub. That's what I'm reading here.
Man, we're really sorry, guys. I mean, we had a really nice layout for this show that really
It was
just
perfect.
all got tossed to the wind here in the last half an hour. So, short wheelbase. Honda Pro
African
Kevin
twin-
is saying 90 to 100,
Okay.
but
So Honda Pro,
Don't really
Kevin, Honda
have a-
Pro, that's they leak a bunch of stuff.
yeah,
So they're probably real.
it's probably accurate.
So what was the wheelbase? Go back to that.
92 inches, I think.
A 92. Okay. Where is that? I'm trying to
Seen
think.
94 multiple times. Jesse Pigeon, take it easy, dude.
Wheelbase, 92.7 inches.
No, I don't know where that falls in. I think that's similar to an XP 1000.
Gosh, I think that's okay.
Randy said Honda hasn't said yet, so these are all speculations. It's the same as my African twin, which is 92 horse.
Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, wheelbase, Doug, is 90 inches on an XP 1000.
Okay, all right.
So it's longer than an XP
Just
1000.
a few inches longer than XP 1000. I feel like that's a good place
Wow.
to be.
Scroll back up and let's watch that suspension work
I like
again.
that
That was
video.
pretty cool.
Let's just watch the vids, dude. I like vids.
I like that.
I like that. Yes.
Maybe go to gallery.
Yeah, let's go to gallery. Let's see some action
Gallery,
shots.
this is the gallery.
Well, you
There's
can
got to
go
be
to
more.
the right.
Yeah, there you
though.
go. 1 of 5. There's
You can
something
go to the
else.
right.
Oh, they're just out there in
Interesting.
the sand.
Yeah, pictures.
It's an interesting shape because it looks a little more like car-like. It's so long with that hood.
It does
Yeah,
have
it is interesting.
That rear end is just not what I thought it'd look like.
It has a unique shape to it. From some angles, I like it a lot. From others, not so much.
Yeah.
But that pretty much goes for every machine that's out there.
Kind of looks like
It's a long ways away.
an old M coupe. Remember those?
Oh yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a shoe.
Yep.
It's
It's not bad.
No, and I mean, obviously with an aftermarket cage, That's a lot sleeker looking.
Yeah, you can transform
I wonder
that
if,
shape.
like,
right?
yeah, I wonder what the strength of the cage would be if, like, they hear.
It's
Let's strengthen, the most important part of the whole entire machine.
I mean, it's pretty heavy. 1550s is not super light. So maybe that means they're coming with some fire
Yeah.
on the safety side.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somehow I doubt it.
I like
but-
that, how it's all
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
articulation.
She's a rock crawler. It looks cool from that angle.
Yeah, it does.
Real high front fenders. I wonder how the visibility will be.
I was
Yeah.
just going to say that.
It's
X3 like.
Yeah, yeah, right. Hopefully,
Not
hopefully
good.
not. But
Crazy articulation.
yeah, wow.
Almost would maybe say there's no front sway bar.
Almost would have to not be a front sway bar.
Yeah, to achieve
do
that.
Yeah, yeah, I agree, man. Not to say that they couldn't have removed it for
Yeah. For
some
photo.
ops,
fresh shots. That'd be real.
but- Oh, nice fall shot here.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I do like it directly from the back.
Yep.
I like those taillights as
Yeah.
well.
Yep. Yeah, and I think if you take that cage and you just narrowed up the back of it just a touch,
Mm-hmm.
it would look really cool. Looks like it's got some, usable storage space back there.
Is that Johnson Valley?
Yeah.
No, I think it is, man.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Let's watch more vids. Maybe the computer can handle it now. We'll see.
All right, we'll try.
What was that? I didn't see that. The top shot?
All right, so is this the one we started with? Let's
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, this is. It's not going to work.
Wide open terrain, a full tank of gas, and someone to share it with.
Dang it.
Perfect conditions to showcase our first ever Talon 1000R. Standing nearly 69 inches wide, it's built for speed over rugged terrain.
I think that's a smart move on their part to go wide.
Yeah.
It really is.
Dunes
Yep,
and the
I
miles
agree.
of trail connecting them all. Featuring a 4+ length rear suspension with over 20 inches of travel.
Wow. The rear
You
end
hear it? You could hear it.
Height,
Yeah.
sounds pretty good.
It does sound good.
chassis and suspension that's been specially tuned.
Definitely sounds like a twin.
Yeah.
Absorption. The 999cc liquid
Look at how long the sway bar is. Wow.
optimized for max acceleration and near endless power. And because it's a Honda, you can rip all day and let our signature reliability take care of the rest.
I like how they've even jumped on the reliability train.
Yeah, right.
Then there's our exclusive 6-speed automatic dual-clutch transmission. Drive in fully automatic mode or manual mode via paddle shifters.
See, what we haven't seen is the interior yet.
Yeah.
Either way, nothing gets engine power to the ground like our DCT. Engineering excellence. Unparalleled quality. That's how life is
Front-mounted
better side
radiator.
by
I see
side
that now.
in
Yeah.
the all-new Talon 1000R. From
Pretty-
Honda.
Pretty
Wow.
good looking doors. They're not totally enclosed, but
Yeah.
a good start for sure.
Let's go to see if we can find some interior shots. I'd be super curious to see what
There's a-
that looks like. Yeah, I think we looked through all these already, didn't
Yeah, is this the same kind of stuff? Back to specs, top features, chassis.
Oh, let's see that motor.
we? Design, adjustable driver
Driver
seat,
seat,
painted
okay.
body. Okay.
We'll go into this.
Okay.
All right.
Knob. Glove.
Not super excited.
Cool. Look at the seat. That's a seat.
That is a seat.
you're not
Wow.
wrong.
Cool.
Slightly perforated.
Painted body.
That's
I mean,
important.
yeah, I'm sure it looks nice. What
Gosh,
else?
I need to see one in
There's the
person.
inside of the door and a woman.
Okay.
Still just not really seeing what we want to see here.
Chassis?
Chassis.
Let's look at the chassis.
It's just swat, dude.
Okay, here's some cool stuff.
Okay. Wow, the arms are long.
Yeah. Boy, they don't look large,
No.
but that's not to say they're not using good quality materials, so can't make too much of a judgment.
Right,
based
so
on that.
standard ball joints, not dual shear, top and bottom likely.
It's 2.5 shocks.
And then, there are 2.5s up front. That's pretty good.
Yeah, nothing mind-blowing here, which you wouldn't expect them to do anything too crazy in terms of the geometry. This looks like pretty standard stuff.
Yeah, I don't see a sway bar, do you?
I'm looking.
No,
I'm
it
not
doesn't
sure
really
if...
look like it.
No, that's probably a brake line there.
Yeah.
So you got a tie rod, you got an axle.
She's just wide open up there.
I don't see one.
Just
So,
some A-arms and some shocks.
I don't mind that. If the rear sway bar is good enough, you
Yeah.
don't really need a front one.
right.
I know
right.
that life, you remember?
All right, let's move on here. Maybe. Come on, girl.
It's thinking about it.
Come on, baby.
Come on.
Okay.
So what is this 4 plus?
4 plus link.
So it's the secret, dude.
Well, there's the
Okay.
inner links. You see those inner links?
So
There's
1, 2,
1, 2
3, and then the 4th is the trailing arm. So it seems to be 4 links exactly, not 4 plus. But
Yeah, what does 4 plus mean? Does it say?
Well, let's read.
Honda's 4 Plus Link rear suspension is one of the secrets to its superior handling. Controlling wheel geometry is difficult, so much travel, blah, 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 blah. This doesn't really say anything a lot. Toe varies only 0.3 degrees throughout entire stroke.
But
so
what about the
that's cool.
camber?
Yeah, it just doesn't.
Yeah, they're focusing on something that doesn't matter.
Right,
Toe
just
doesn't really matter.
Throwing some cool words at you.
Right.
HP
Ooh, that's
brakes.
an interesting.
So that's like a uniball style?
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Anything
then-
cool here.
Okay, so dual shear on the radius rod, so that's good.
34 millimeter twin piston caliper. Okay, that's fine. Electronic brake
Wow.
force distribution optimizes front and rear braking power under dynamic chassis conditions.
In two-wheel drive.
That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, wow, that would suck though, because sometimes I like the trail brake on a machine. You know, if you're in like a real slick area, so you can
Trying
bring the
to-
weight off the rear tires to get
Yeah.
the slide.
Yeah, and
That's
if
probably
it's
something you could turn off.
keeping you from doing
On
it,
all the
so-
time.
gosh, so you're saying is that? I mean, that just looks like a washer to me.
Oh, good point.
I don't think that's dual shear on the
It could
Toe
just
link
have
there,
like a boxed piece.
or on the yeah. That could. Anything
Regardless.
else to see here? No, lots of clearance between the wheel and the caliper, so that's cool.
Look at that Oderker clamp though. It's pretty
Oh
tight.
yeah, man, got her snug right up.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, pretty standard looking stuff here. Nothing crazy. Let's go look at something different. Drivetrain.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
DCT. Manual mode or
know-
fully automatic.
Yep.
Okay, and sport mode,
Okay,
which
that's
increases the fun.
Shifts at higher RPMs.
cool. All right, full performance driving. Okay, not a lot more to see there.
Just taking some digs at belt-powered machines. Interesting, since they also have those in their lineup.
I 4-wheel drive.
Okay,
Why
what
does
is
it have to be
four-wheel drive?
Because it works
Intelligent.
for I, dude.
There's no I in all-wheel drive.
Think I for intelligent, because that's exactly what it is. Industry first brake traction control system for side-by-sides. Oh, interesting.
Like it just sends power to...
Shoo. Boy, yeah, I'll be curious to see how that works. I mean, it's
It's
not a new thing.
electronic thing to break.
That's not what I'm saying. The automotive industry uses that, has been using that for quite a while.
So explain what that is, Doug.
Now my truck uses it, and I hate it. Which maybe it's different. Maybe it's a lot smoother on this, but with braking traction control, basically, when you have a wheel that's spinning instead of directing power towards another wheel through some other means, it just applies the brakes to the wheel that's spinning to push power in other directions.
to make up for an
Forces
open
it,
differential.
Exactly. Yep.
So the front diff must be open?
It could be. I mean, it could be some sort of limited slip, but then still has a. Let's see. Optimizes proven advanced technology.
Oh, locked front differential.
Oh.
Oh, with this technology, you get the
Okay.
advantages
With
associated
none
with
of the
it.
downsides.
So, yeah, that's exactly right.
Basically, what it is. Yeah.
Nothing like breaking a wheel to create more traction and power.
I mean.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's a cool idea, but inefficient in some ways. A little hard on your brakes, but
Right.
okay, we'll see how that works. I think we should reserve judgment on that until we get to drive one. All right, so what do we got here?
So they have relentless durability with what appears to be the chintziest carrier bearing I've ever seen.
That doesn't look good. What are they trying to show us here? 87 millimeter CV joints. Okay, that's I don't think what they're
Doesn't seem to be that big.
trying to. 39.7 millimeter prop shafts. That doesn't.
I
yeah.
feel like
Okay.
whoever in the marketing team saw this didn't know what a CV joint was. So they took
Yeah.
a picture of a carrier bearing, which was not
Right.
a great photo.
This is not a great slide. We'll move on. Wait, before we
Do you see what I'm saying here, Nick Seuss?
I get what you're saying. I'm trying to understand what we're supposed to be looking at.
Well, that's a
Maybe
carrier
the-
bearing.
I know what it
so-
is, but I'm trying to understand why they took a picture of this. U-joints.
I think.
That's it. It's U-joints, dude.
All right, we're gonna move on. So we checked
design.
out, I think we looked at design already. I think we gotta go to engine. Yeah, we looked at design.
Engine. Powerful motor.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Neat stuff. Yep. Okay,
I like that
inline
sound
twin as expected. That's what it sounded like. Powerful torque and quick revving horsepower. Yeah, they're just not going to say, man. So it's not a lot.
Let's
but-
just, move on, because we're
Yeah.
not going to figure it out from that slide. Unicam.
Unicam. That's a. Just,
I mean, it's a parallel twin.
I mean,
You can have separate cams.
you could have dual cams. You can have one cam. Call it a unicam. Make it sound cooler.
Wait, so
That's-
it's a single overhead cam? is what
Single
they're saying?
overhead cam, man. That's pretty typical of Honda stuff. I remember back in
Yeah.
the day when we were doing quad and dirt bike stuff a lot, and everybody else was using twin overhead cams. Honda would use a unicam, and I think typically they have the cam over one set of valves.
Mhm.
Direct with the bucket style, and then there's a little rocker arm set up.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember that in like
Yeah.
a 400EX or something weird.
Yeah. Yeah, even their 450 stuff. So,
Unicam.
not super surprising.
U plus me equals Unicam.
Helps make the engine more compact.
Compact.
Okay, so what's
Big
the
issue.
picture show us here?
That looks like a gearbox.
Yeah. There's some exhaust.
Cool. That's a catalytic converter as well. That's a fun killer.
Yeah. Can't see a whole lot here. A lot of wires. Seatbelt.
I like the people who take the photos, but these ones are not good.
I mean, they're good quality photos of
Yeah.
the wrong
You can
thing.
see a lot,
Yeah.
but like once you point up a little bit more,
The central focus of that photo is
Is this wire?
or the catalytic converter, one of the two.
Yeah.
Both not
Your
fun.
eyes
See
really
this
go to
right here?
this.
You like that? It's metal.
All right, let's look at the next slide. I mean, why are
Wait.
these all...
Is it us?
Is this a scrolling issue?
Maybe your screen resolution's not big enough, dude.
Maybe.
Regardless, that's
Yeah,
just a
all
weird.
these photos. Look at the dirt.
We weren't
Look at all
missing
dirt
that
there.
much anyways, but... All right, so roller rocker arms. Okay, that's an interesting picture for that. But
What?
roller tip rockers, I mean, that's cool, I guess.
What is this, 1972?
Reduce the engine friction, man.
Facilitate higher and faster revs, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Not a whole lot of meat on this slide either. So
What is going on with
what
this?
are we looking at here? Probably a 95 horsepower.
Oh, that's tough. That's a
There's
tough
no
pill
way
to
it's
swallow.
95.
Man. All right. So let's keep.
Did we
keep
go through
scrolling.
all those?
Yes.
We did,
Oh,
man.
look at that. Ooh.
Make it yours.
Here's accessories, baby.
All right. We'll watch the video.
Okay. Goes to YouTube.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Maybe this one will actually play.
Come on.
Hey,
Look at the
baby.
full door.
I got a Honda
Okay,
Talon.
look at it next to a dude.
Car. I'm just gonna post some photos for my 583,000 followers.
Whoa.
What a poop head, dude.
Go ahead. You know, this is a Talon.
Oh my god.
That's a race-ready aluminum door. Aluminum roof and fan.
This is the best part so far.
Oh, this baby is fully accessorized. For example, it's covered with these really tough skid plates, so you can slide over rocks and stuff. It's got lightweight aluminum bumpers.
Did you see how roached the tires were?
LED lights and can light up the night. Oh, and that winch will come in real handy when you need it. And these are all accessories? That's right, but I'm just getting started. Back here is the rear panel. And plenty of storage space for my gear. And these are the trailing arm guards.
Trailing arm guards. These
It's
people
got a
need
trailing arm
help,
guard.
dude. These people need help.
Got the windscreen. Keeps the bugs out of the teeth. Let me guess, this mirror's an accessory too? I knew you'd like that. Now, let's get you geared up. and
What
take
are we
your
watching?
I don't know. This is
I
making me
mean-
feel uncomfortable.
Yes.
Why does he get pink eyes?
Listen to this. Yeah, let's turn it
Ooh,
up.
Ooh,
SSV.
SSV.
That's our
Getting
boys,
in there.
dude.
Yeah, all right.
Those guys, they knew all the secrets all along.
Holy moly.
Wow. All right, let's get out of that quickly.
Can we maybe go to that YouTube
There it is.
channel?
546 horsepower and 613 pound-foot of torque.
Oh,
I knew it was true, dude.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, that was really tough to watch.
That was odd.
It was funny for a minute.
That was odd.
It wasn't
So-
until the trailing arm guards
The arm guard.
that really got me.
Let's see.
Now, the trailing arm guard.
I just don't like bumpers. I think that's what it comes down to.
The rear bumper seems to be necessary since there's nothing there.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
I hate that.
All right.
I don't know.
Keep scrolling, Doug. Keep scrolling.
That's a good shot right there.
Trying to get our windows situated here so
Oh.
people can actually see us a little bit. I mean, yeah, okay.
That's a dude.
More decent photos.
Oh, yeah.
That's a chick.
Oh,
Alright.
partying, dude. You know, there's no pictures of the X on here.
All right, let's go to the events. Let's see when they're coming to Michigan, and then we can laugh because they're never coming to Michigan.
Okay. Okay, they're not coming. Upcoming events. New York, Ohio,
New York,
Minnesota.
no.
Okay, they're not coming.
Cleveland, that's not super far away, but
Well, I'm not. Oh,
okay.
I thought it was like a Talon-specific event.
Yeah.
Mm.
Go back to that YouTube channel, Doug. Maybe there's some videos on there that'll be
Not
entertaining.
the case. Okay.
Wow.
All right. We've seen this.
There you go.
Honda motorcycle.
Oh, it's unlisted.
And ATV.
And it's only gotten 73 views. There's not going to be any listed, so don't bother.
Yeah, just random stuff.
All right.
All right, guys, let's keep digging here.
Let's maybe
see.
just. I think I know all I need to know about this machine at this point. We need to talk this thing over, real quick. How do you guys feel about that?
I wish we could see the interior.
I wish we could.
still
Yeah,
want
I
to
agree
see
with
the
that.
interior.
I feel like there's something there's got to be something missing here,
It's just there's not, man.
It's almost like they've rushed this.
or maybe they just purposely didn't give us enough information.
Or it's purposely vague.
Maybe just click gallery and maybe there's more
Man,
photos.
no, the gallery just
Oh yeah, it just takes
doesn't
you
take
down.
us anywhere. Yeah,
Hmm.
it just takes you to the top of the page.
Ugh.
Let's just make sure we saw all these. Yeah, we saw all these.
Yeah, we looked through them.
Okay, we're done with this. All right, turning that off.
Send it. Okay, boys. Honda Talon. Got to lead you on to a little secret real quick, okay?
Okay.
It's not that big of one, but we'll tell you anyway. Doug and I said to each other, if this thing's cool, we're buying one.
Uh huh.
Yep.
I feel at a slight loss right now because I don't know if it's cool or not. I really don't.
Go ahead, Doug.
I think it's cool enough for us to buy one. So coming into this, I thought if it has 100 horsepower and 18 inches of travel, like that's enough. The travel seems there. The
Yeah.
power, questionable, but maybe the DCT is really good. Maybe
Yeah.
the power to weight ratio is a little better than we realized because it's not super heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty cool.
Nick Seuss?
I want it.
Okay, wow. Immediately.
I gotta find this horsepower. They had to have said it by now.
I don't think so, man. I'm looking through the comments.
And nothing?
Yeah, somebody would have let us know if they had a horsepower.
Nick's tiny rope. Tell us the secrets.
Nick's tiny robe has all the secrets, dude.
Go to the 360 view of the interior.
Oh, there is one. Thank you, sirs.
They have a 360 view of the inside.
So
Thank you,
seeing,
NC
yeah,
Dragon 21.
Somebody says 104 horsepower. Somebody says 114. You know, these guys are saying 90 to 100. So we just don't really.
See if you can
We
get
just
that
don't
interior.
really know yet. So okay, we're gonna do a
Yeah,
little
that 360. I think I saw that 360 somewhere.
more. All right, bear with us, guys. We're gonna do a little more digging here.
What's that there? Down? I think I saw it.
Okay.
Doug's just in click mode.
Nope, you're back in accessories.
You gotta go up, Doug. Up.
There's nothing there, dudes.
No, you were there and then you clicked away.
There's nothing there.
Doug, I saw it.
Yeah, you gotta go to the actual model page.
104 HPs.
Where do you see
And
that?
that's
Ryan Harper, where did you get that information from? Sorry for yelling.
remember we went to like see more or something on that one. Doug?
Curbside.
No,
Go down
this
more.
is this is what Seuss was looking at. We were right here.
Go down. Keep going.
You gotta hit
It wasn't
explore.
that. Yeah, we were. So this shows both models. We were when it was just the one model. Look at the X. It has 200. Okay. 360 view.
Ooh.
Oh, interior. There it is. Why would they bogart that?
Interessante. Yeah, let's look at that.
Do you have this up for the people to see?
Not yet.
Okay. I'll reserve my opinion until it's up.
Okay, we're back. Looking
That
at the interior.
is about as utilitarian as it gets. The wheel's not even branded.
It's branded. It says Honda in the center.
Yeah, the wheel's not impressive. The rest of it I don't feel like is...
I do like the seats. Those look pretty good.
The seats look decent. You know, the dash has some shape to it. It's got some
clickers
color
and some
accents,
stuff.
right?
Look at that
It's
standard
got a
shifter.
little
How weird
screen.
is that?
Yeah, that is odd. I mean, it looks like an okay interior. It doesn't stand out from the crowd, but I don't think it's the most plain Jane lame interior.
I do like the
that's
doors,
out
how
there.
they're molded like that. The Maverick Sport had those, and they were like super
Yeah.
rigid.
So decent looking seats. They got the harness pockets in them
Yep.
already. So that's cool. They give you those, even though it just comes with standard belts.
But window nuts. Who took the photo, bro?
There's the roof.
Oh, cool.
Oh, look at that. Bolted joints.
So
So-
we're getting 110s and 104s, pretty much at the same rate.
Go back to that A-pillar. Is that a continual A-pillar, or is there a...
I can't tell. Oh, no. Yeah, there's a joint right there. So this is just standard stock cage stuff, it looks like.
Needs a cage. Bad.
Yeah. Not that surprising. What else can we see here? Adjustable kind of Polaris-style grab handle. Those seem
Yep.
to work pretty well. Got a little glove box over here. Okay, neat.
Okay, so before we get
Two
too
cup
far...
holders, boom.
Before we get too far and lose all the people watching, we're going to buy one. We need to have it
2,000
first.
people watching this.
We need to have it first.
Yeah.
Someone who knows someone, sell us it. We'll pay full price. I don't care.
Right,
Get
we just
us?
need the first one.
We need the first one. Someone out there knows somebody, guaranteed.
Yep. We just need to pound the crap out of one of these things and really figure out if it's good or not.
Yep. We will go out west to get it because they're going to get allocated first.
Let's see if there's anything different with the X.
Okay. You want to look at the exterior 360?
Yeah, let's check it out,
Before
dude.
we go?
I mean, we're going to see it up
can't
close
find
and
it again?
personal one day. I'm a bigger fan of the rear end than I am the front, I feel like.
I almost really love the rear suspension. Like, I'm almost there
Like,
with
I
it.
like how much... I don't know. It looks like there's a lot to be used there. That's probably a visual thing, but...
Yeah.
Don't hate it, man.
I don't hate it either. It looks a little abrupt at the end. It sort of just
Ends?
ends, kind of like
Yeah.
the YXZ, you know.
Imagine the cage with an integrated rear bumper, though. Like, if you brought that up, you
Yeah.
kind of had it swoop.
If it had a little something more out
Mhm.
here, maybe a spare tire on the back, a little light bar, she'd be pretty cool looking. Nothing else really stands out too much. I mean, I like that it has a unique look.
Yeah.
You know, overall, it's going to be very identifiable.
Yeah, that's true.
What I really look forward to doing with this machine is, like, seeing it just beat down the trails at, like, a St. Helen or a 61 through the whoops, because I think it'll be really good for that. It has a longer wheelbase than an XP1000. That's pretty darn crazy,
Right.
if you think about it. 2.5 inches longer.
Good travel.
Good
I've
travel.
always enjoyed Honda stuff for their ergonomics. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like I've always fit well. You know, I don't really have much experience with their side-by-sides, but back, you know, riding their quads and the dirt bikes and stuff, they always felt good to me. I feel
Right.
like this probably will be the same. It looks like it's got a pretty upright seating position, so it's going to be, you know, probably OG Maverick and Razor-esque.
Yeah, that might be what fixes the visual issue
Yeah.
with the front.
Yeah.
Because there's obviously, you're going to have sightline issues there.
Yeah, it's interesting. If this is where your driver's head is,
Yeah, you really don't see much of the hood.
yeah. Well, that'd be interesting. Okay, we'll go back and look at the X. So, let's see.
He's got to go all the way back.
Yeah, there you go.
Back up to where the models were.
Model.
Yeah, so not to dismiss the X here, because the X is still pretty cool in itself, being that it's 64,
So it's still 64 inches.
and that's pretty good, all things considered.
Travel numbers were significantly less. I think it was 14.4 in the front.
Oh yeah, look at you can see that
and
video right there. Go
Yeah,
up a
go
little
back
bit.
up,
I
Dougie.
didn't see the rear, but
Wow, that looks like the Grand Marais, doesn't it?
yeah, it does kind of.
Okay,
Looks
all right.
a lot like it.
Didn't have those roads, unfortunately.
Yeah, right. All right,
Let's
what do you
click the
guys? Do
video.
you want to look
Let's
at
click the
specs or do
video.
you want to look at?
Let's watch a video.
All right, so
This is going to be tough to
Cross our
watch.
fingers.
Whoa. Go back.
All right. What do you wanna see?
87.6-inch wheelbase?
Oh, it's a shorter wheelbase. even.
What?
Interesting.
So it must have shorter
Interesting.
trailing arms in the
Shorter
rear.
trailing arms.
It's
Yeah.
got to be what that
It
means,
does.
right?
It looks tighter in the back. Go down. Let's look at.
Oh,
the
yeah,
first.
it does look tighter.
Yeah, it's not. So it doesn't stretch out as far. So maybe those holes in the back are for
Oh, interesting.
the different points.
I
maybe
don't
not.
think so, man. But
Why do you hate me, Doug?
So look at this, though. The rear, the bumper, or whatever you want to call it, overhangs the tire in the rear.
Yeah.
It didn't do that on the other model.
yeah, it looks like it's just got shorter arms. I mean, there's no way they would have two different frames for these units, right?
No, that'd be
So-
crazy.
Okay.
Maybe that's why they use that. Whatchamacallit?
The who's-em-a-fuzz-it?
The sabba-da-bum-it on the frickin' whatchamacallit thing,
Shabba-dabba.
where it connects to the stuff in the thing.
Right. Well, I mean, that'll be a fun machine, man. Be real flickable.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun, right?
Yep.
See if there's an interior difference. I don't think there is, but who knows?
I would
Nope.
think.
Same machine.
Same thing.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is literally the same.
Interessante.
Okay. Oh, can we see the different colors here?
I like the blue.
The blue looks sweet.
Yeah, blue looks cool. You like the Talon claw?
How do I say no?
No.
You know what they don't have on a Polaris Razor is a bunch of razors.
Bunch of
Just
razor blade, dog.
razor blades all over
disposable
the
razors. We should get a wrap made like that.
Dude, the next model is going to be called the Mach 5. So yeah, okay. So 15.1 in the rear. That's not bad.
Not terrible, yeah. I mean, right.
At the end of the day,
There's got to be a machine for everybody, and we're always predisposed to just looking for the biggest, the baddest, the most travel, and all that stuff. But a machine with 100 horsepower, roughly, and 14, 15 inches of travel with a short wheelbase has a lot of uses.
you're going to be able
for
to
a lot of
pound the hell out of that thing.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking like. So when I started, I had an OG 2013 Maverick, right, and that's kind of the numbers you're talking about.
Didn't it have less than that in the rear too? And it still did pretty good over the whoops.
I think it was 14.
Okay,
Yeah, I think it was 14 in both. Short wheelbase.
I think that the OG Mav was an 83-inch wheelbase, so this is really similarly sized to the OG Mav.
Right. And those were good units. So
Yeah.
Let's go back now and see this one in the other color.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that
we
yellow?
can do that.
I think if we go to the 360 view, we can.
Click that right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, maybe it was back.
Yeah, no, just back one.
Yeah.
No, you went too far. You're supposed to hit X.
Listen, I don't want to hear from the guy that restarted our computer half an hour late.
And just ruin the entire live stream.
Right there, Doug.
No, you
That's
can't
not the
click,
right one.
You can't click on
That's
that.
not the right
Right
one.
there, Doug. Right there.
I see
Okay.
it.
Ooh.
Interesting.
That's like a chartreuse yellow.
Oh my God! It
What
is
the hell?
chartreuse. Turbo Ryan, I know you're listening. We're getting the chartreuse for you, bud.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's highlighter yellow for sure, man.
You know what would look cool? 30s in highlighter yellow wheels.
Chartreuse, baby.
That thing would stick right out.
Oh, gosh. All right, so
Let's just talk about it.
let's
Just
talk
talk
about
about it. We've already decided we want one.
Yeah, it's an interesting machine to me.
I own 2 Hondas. I've been
Waiting for a third one.
Oh.
Listen, I grew up on Hondas, man. I think we all did in a weird way. I had a 3-wheeler. Doug, did you have anything Honda?
I had a 400EX for a little while. I had a lot of buddies with 450 bikes and 450,
Yeah.
quads when we were into that, and they were always machines that were just never bad. They were just always pretty good. I never
Yeah.
felt like they blew me away. Like they were always pretty conservative.
But that 400EX, Doug,
I mean,
it always started. It always ran, and it was very comfortable.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think, too, let's not forget the fact that Honda's coming in so late to the game. They've probably been R&D in this thing since, I don't want to say pre-turbo because that would be crazy, but probably pre-turbo.
no, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess I don't know. I haven't worked in the power sports industry, so I don't know what a product life cycle is for these in particular. But, in automotive land, it's 5 to 7 years. And I mean, there's a lot of parts on this thing.
Yeah.
So it could absolutely be a 4 or 5 year, development type of thing. They could have been working on this thing back in 2013. We had OG
Yeah.
Mavs and Wildcats,
Yeah, the best thing at the time just came out was the XP 1000, and it would have been fresh out.
I mean, when did
Right.
that patent come out for that name?
The Talon name? I don't know. That was a while ago. I think 17. But still, that doesn't necessarily
that
mean...
was frickin'. But if the name was patented in 17, you would
Right.
think the project would have been going for
Right.
years before that.
Yeah, to the point where they couldn't give up the name.
It's going to be a good machine, man. I mean, Honda's, they've got a reliability is what they're known for, right? And it will be interesting. I'm sure it will be good and well thought out and well tested. It'll be interesting to see if they really do stand out, from a
Or if they just
reliability
get
standpoint in the
lost.
side-by-side world, because these things really do just take a large beating,
Yeah.
I feel like, in comparison to, obviously dirt bikes get ridden hard, but they're a lot lighter. Quads are a lot lighter. Side-by-sides are unique in that they're pretty heavy vehicles and just get ridden really hard. So
Right.
Pretty much crash every time you drive.
will the
Some
Honda
way, I mean, basically, it's a force of a crash every time you go out and ride.
will the Honda reliability really stand out, or will it be similar to other brands? It'll be interesting to see. But
Yeah, I have no idea. I hope
And
it
that
does.
transmission. I wonder what the transmission is like.
I mean, it's a DCT, man.
Have you driven a DCT in a side-by-side before?
I've driven in a Ferrari.
He's right. He's right.
it's probably not quite the same.
Really, though? It's 2019.
Dual clutch is dual clutch. You could shift quick and hard, I would assume.
I mean, you would think, if it's not like poopy.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, and not saying it's not better, maybe it's better in some way, but the YXZ SS pretty much drives the same as this is going to drive in terms of transmission function.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Isn't that just an automatic?
No, man, it's paddle shifted.
Yeah, but isn't it just an automatic? Like, this is an actual dual clutch?
It's the same. It's going to drive the same. The
Really?
way it drives is going to be the same.
Yeah, I think
We still need to drive that.
it'll probably be quicker shifting than the SS because the SS still has to actuate an actual clutch. Not that this doesn't, but the other gear's already enabled because of the DCT. Anyway, long
Right.
story short, it'll be good still.
Right.
I already got like 8 videos in my head that we can make with this.
There's other vehicles we own where we could be making videos with too, and that just hasn't happened yet, Nick Zeus. Interesting. Still sitting on that golden nugget.
Say that. Like what? What are you talking about, man?
Yeah. Anyway.
Sort of like loosely related to Talon.
Oh, it kind of is.
You want to say it?
Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon, Nicole Kidman, almost dated.
I don't know, man. I don't know that the DCT at this point is going to be, just it's
game
that it's gonna
changer part?
Be a game changer, or shake the side-by-side world up too much. We've kind of had a taste of this type of transmission already.
Yep.
It's not worked bad, but it's also not, totally blown the market
Yeah,
away in
that's
any way, shape, or form.
I wonder how the gearing is, because if it's like the YXZ and how they fell on their face with the gearing and really screwed it up,
Right.
that would suck. But if the gearing's good,
Right.
then I think it could be better than the YXZ.
It's a little concerning that they come factory with 28s because guys are going to want to put 32s on them.
Especially with a 68-inch width. That's a big
Right.
machine.
You're going to want to put at least a 30 on it, and honestly, 32s seem to be where it's at for
Yeah.
even your average rider anymore. So it's a pretty big diameter jump.
And then, the DCT, you can't change gearing easily on that, right? So you're going to be stuck with whatever ratios they got. So if it's high in first gear, it's already not going to be good.
But this does. Did we look at it? It's got to have a low range, right?
Oh, interesting.
So that's probably.
So the mics are loud.
The mics are loud?
The microphones are loud. Are you guys
I mean-
scared of our voices?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. Just turn your volume down.
Why are you yelling at me? Okay, I didn't do anything.
All right, we bumped her down just a little bit. Let's see. Let's go back to the 360 view, because man, I didn't see any mention of a high-low range. But if we go to the interior, can we see?
I'm betting
how
there's
many-
no low range.
Well, how
It
many
looks like-
gates do we have here?
There would be
So
a
we got
neutral,
reverse, neutral, man, high-low.
There's got to be a low.
1, 2, 3, 4. Because so there's 5 positions.
Unless one is shift and one is automatic.
Oh yeah, one could be manual, one could be automatic.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Boy, I feel like that's a bit of a
cluster
miss.
on top of the steering wheel, or the cluster's on top on the right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's what there, to be honest.
The
That's-
cluster's got to be on the right. That says park, and that's a 0.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not clear. I wonder what that
Park,
is.
0.
Maybe it's a
That is
gear
interesting.
indicator, maybe?
Oh yeah.
Well, no, because it's a gear indicator right there where it says park.
Maybe I don't know.
Gosh, man. Yeah, so like the Pioneer has a high and low range. So that's another, Honda machine that has a DCT in it.
I didn't know that.
I can see how
Oh,
you...
you can see it right there. It says H and L. From that angle, I can see it.
Oh, okay. You're closer to the TV. I can't see it, so...
What are
Okay.
those switches? Anything cool? Nick, since you're close? Like, does it have adjustable power steering or anything?
I can't really tell. Like,
Oh,
words.
God, your girlfriend's calling.
I can't really zoom in there, but...
Can't tell with words.
Okay, but definitely you can see H&L, so it's got a high and low range.
That's that'll change everything
That's good.
because the Yamaha doesn't have that.
That's good, yeah. I still don't, if you're a guy that wants to put 32s on it and then drive fast, still
Right.
might not be spectacular, but...
Depends
You
what the
got-
gearing's like.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, guys, I didn't have that screen turned on, so couldn't see what we were looking at there, but...
Hey, Siri.
Screw it.
Yep. Okay. Well, I think we should buy one. I think it's good enough. So here's what we were looking at, guys. There's high and low on the shifter here.
Want to buy one? Anybody listening? We'll buy one.
Got a
Just-
message that says,
Let's hear it.
"Tell Doug I know a guy at Honda East."
Perfect.
What is Honda East?
Don't know,
Perfect.
but the gentleman who sent that to me is a straight shooter.
We gotta
He's a straight shooter.
we gotta have one, right? Regardless of whether or not you're super excited about this particular machine, the fact that Honda's getting into this market is pretty huge.
Yeah.
It's a massive, massive company with a long history,
Of off-road dominance.
right?
They introduced pretty much everything that was cool.
Yep. For a long, long time, man.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really encouraging that they're getting into the industry. I don't think that they would touch it if they didn't think there was a real future in it. So that's cool. And I think we're going to obviously see more from them. So
Yeah, hopefully it isn't like an Odyssey and it comes for 2 years and then they take it off the market.
this is a terrible idea.
The Talon FL400R. Where do I know that name?
Man,
Wow, interesting. All right, so
So things I don't like about it.
yeah, let's
is
talk
that
about that.
freaking disgusting steering wheel.
That steering wheel is atrocious.
it's a bad steering wheel.
That cage.
It's a bad cage.
What this means, though,
That's it so far.
what this means, though, is they've probably skimped on a lot. If they've skimped on things you can see from the outside, they've skimped on things everywhere.
Think
Which,
about,
hold on, which means it could be cheap.
They could be cheap. Well, think about like
So many different ways to look at that, yeah.
the original like 900 XP. There wasn't much to the interior, but that little sucker got it. So they put all the money towards like the performance. What, Doug? What are you guys? You guys are stupid. I'm done with you guys.
That was
dude.
the worst
You
machine
guys
I've
are
ever driven.
stupid, dude.
I feel like maybe you're a little biased on the XP900.
I'm not biased. Let me tell you about the
They put the money
XP900.
towards
That
performance.
sucker destroyed your stupid machine, and I could have took your machine at any point. I'm out.
That's mic dropping.
Oh my
He's mic dropping.
Okay, all right. So let's just say that that's true. Was there more of a story there? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, what was the point?
That was all of it. I'm
Okay.
saying maybe you cut corners on the steering wheel to put more performance into a frickin' Zebra motor and a 13 inches of frickin' travel.
Right. At the end of the day, a super nice steering wheel is not a necessity.
No.
It doesn't. They barely function any better than the cheapest steering wheel you can imagine. So.
You're right, man.
We can put a new steering wheel on it.
All right, we're done with the steering wheel. All I'm saying is there's maybe they focus on other things. That was the moral of the story, okay? They focus on stuff other than the steering wheel.
No, you could be right, man.
Do you want to know the straight shooter?
Yeah, everyone knows the straight shooter. You've met him many times.
Oh.
We're not going to show you, Doug, because of your comment earlier.
I don't think I've met him.
You met him.
Was it Camp Razor? Anyway.
We'll figure that out. So it sounds like maybe we got some connections to get us one of these things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
we-
that's probably maybe not true, but we're going to get one, okay? At the end of the day, when it's all said and done,
We're gonna buy one. We're gonna rip one. We're gonna compare it against everything again.
that'd be
Yeah.
fun. I like
What if
that.
it breaks on our first test drive?
Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles now, isn't it, guys?
Yeah. Then everybody will be mad at us when we say, "Hey, this thing broke."
Right. I think Honda people are used to disappointment since they've been sitting on the heels of what? this news for years.
I'm not sure that there are Honda people in terms of side by sides. They've all just
There's people that have bought
migrated,
Pioneers.
right? No, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Pioneer guys.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think it's going to build a following, man. It's a name that people are going to trust, so they don't really need to come in and prove themselves. Like say Textron has to, because people don't recognize the name. Honda's pretty established.
Yeah, and not only that, but like, how many times have you seen the comment, "I'm not buying one of these till Honda comes out with one"?
Yeah, right.
Like, how many people have said that?
No,
a million people.
They're going to sell, man, and it doesn't appear to have any major shortcomings.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we still haven't confirmed the HP.
I don't care about the HP at this point.
It's a driver's machine. It's all about the driver's machine, dude.
I mean, it's going to be within a realm where you can put a pipe and a tune on it.
Put a pipe.
Right.
And it's going to run decent,
I
right?
mean, power's not everything.
Is anybody else saying anything, Nick?
We learned that. Buy a new YXZ, and also you can compare it to the old YXZ.
We can only afford so
Brian.
many machines.
Why would we buy another YXZ?
I mean, when the YXZ changes significantly,
Yeah.
when the next, when the real next gen YXZ comes out, we'll buy one. But
Yeah. Not the Gen .25.
right, it's just not enough changes yet, man. So
Yeah, I just want to drive it, really. It's just like you see the machine, especially the wider one, and you're just like, I want to jump that. That's what I think when I first see it. I'm like,
It's
that's what
really
you think when you see
interesting.
everything, though.
It just looks a lot smaller than the stats claim that it is.
Yeah,
Like, that does not look 4 inches wider than an XP1000.
right.
It does not look 2 inches longer.
It might not be, man, because the Polarises typically, I think, measure a little wider than what they claim them
That's
to
true.
be, right? So I think my Turbo S measures wider than 72.
Yeah.
The 64-inch models actually measure like 67, so it's probably in the ballpark.
Which is a
But-
good size machine.
Gosh, yeah. What else do you say about it, man?
I think it's 104.
Looks
I
pretty
think That's
cool.
where
.104?
Seeing
that's
a lot
what
of
I'm
104.
seeing.
That's fine with me.
It's respectable, man.
Still 104 horsepower.
KTM, LOL.
Yeah, KTM. Not happening,
Gosh, what else here?
What if KTM
basic
came
looking
in?
wheels, non-bead lock?
but I can tell you with pretty certainty KTM's not coming out with something.
Ever?
I wouldn't say ever, but not in the next year.
10 years?
Dude, is the asteroid going to hit in 2023?
You never know.
Exactly.
Tomorrow's another day. Yeah, 104.
What is that face about?
I was making a face. I just want another beer. This salt is so good.
104, man. If the power delivery is good and it's torquey, like you guys remember my old Maverick? It had 101 at the time. It
Jesus.
felt like a powerhouse.
That thing
It
felt
was
like
so
a...
it was so much more powerful than the
Get
Razor
over
900.
yourself, dude. That thing was a slug.
It was so much more powerful.
Do you remember when we all raced? I don't think we ever raced the Maverick and the XP900, but like when my black Wildcat raced yours and it was like not that bad, but then getting in your Maverick, it felt so much faster. What the H was that about?
No, the Maverick was a lot faster than your Wildcats.
Maybe Wildcat wasn't fast. None of them were fast.
No,
they were real slow.
when we first had it, we brought it out and Rick was driving it and they all drag raced in the mud. Doug was drunk, so that probably was why. He doesn't
true,
remember
Douglas?
this.
I don't remember this, but
It was when you had the clutch cover loosely attached and all the bolts fell out in the field when we were all doing donuts in the mud.
it was like Texplex style mudfest out there.
X-Flex style.
That's a bad memory, bro. You remember that time we drag raced in a mud hole? It was pretty close.
I remember, Doug. I revisited that memory last night, actually.
You weren't even there, Nick.
I'm talking about when you took me to Texas and Leonardo.
You drove. Which, by the way, Nick
right.
wanted to drive.
We might be off.
didn't
We might
want-
be off topic here. This is
didn't.
supposed to be a Honda Talon.
I'm over the Honda Talon. I just want to buy one.
I don't know what else to say about it. Yeah,
Okay,
pretty
yeah.
decent machine. Pretty
Yeah.
conservative.
I mean, the
Looks okay.
chartreuse yellow maybe stole my heart, only because of you, Brian.
I say we get chartreuse yellow wheels, put some 30s on it,
Build a cage.
build a cage,
Put some Simpson seats in it.
Simpson seats.
Sim,
Yep.
and we jump it.
And
We
chartreuse.
rebuild the jump, bigger than before,
like jump.
with a medium lander. And you know what? No lander. Let's flat,
Whoa.
flat bottom this sucker, dude.
I mean, that's how we've jumped everything.
That's
so
the
that's how we
test
need
right
to
there.
continue to jump things.
Yeah.
To compare them.
RIP my
So.
back, dude.
Only one thing has ever failed that style of a jump.
That's true, and we've jumped to them all.
We'll collect all the machines again. We'll do a nice drag race comparison again.
Yep.
We'll take them through some whoops.
I love whoops.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, redo that whole scenario.
Just gonna repeat every last word of what someone says.
Last word of someone says.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
That's exciting.
I want to get one. I don't know how much more I need to say it. Is it
I'm
known?
putting it down. I'm saying 20,000.
Yeah, 20,000 is probably a real number.
You know what? Better yet,
Yeah.
I'm saying 17,000.
Ooh, that would be cool. I don't see that being the case.
15,000.
Oh, my
Just
gosh.
keep going lower.
Honda's gonna watch this. Give you 4,000.
But seriously, Honda, maybe you are watching.
They're not watching this.
No, they
Nobody
wouldn't
watches this.
respond to us at all.
Did you see
Oh,
what they,
Honda's talking to me right now. Hold on 1 second.
Did you see what they thought social media was like in that video with the accessories?
Oh, my
my God,
gosh.
dude.
Yeah, right.
We should remake that video when we get ours.
That
The
was
trailing
super
arm
funny.
guards.
Yeah,
that
would be
was
super
pretty
funny.
awful. Man, at first I thought they were trying to be funny, and then it became evident that maybe that wasn't the case, and it just became sad. But
Those are my Power Guard Commander 5 covers for my pants.
You know you're cool when you're wearing every piece of Honda gear to go riding.
You know, I bought two a long time ago. I bought two Polaris like racing shirts,
Oh, your jerseys?
the jerseys, and I've
Yep.
taken them to every single trip, and I've never worn them one time because I don't want to be that guy. They were just there.
Like when I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it. When we go on these media events, which you guys been to what? Nick went to the High Lifter. We all went to the Turbo S.
yeah.
It was the worst when I went to the Maverick Sport thing. Like all the dudes who've been around the media circuit for a while, all had like these super fresh like FXR helmets and shirts and
Oh
pants,
my
and I was
gosh.
like,
What were you
"What are
wearing,
you
Nick?
doing?"
Come on, guys.
I was wearing a zip-up hoodie, dude.
What real people ride in?
Yeah, that's what real people wear.
We went to the High Lifter event. My whole entire outfit was from Walmart the night before for a total of $17, including boots, dude.
Oh yeah, those giant rubber boots. Turned out didn't need them because we had waders.
We had waders, dude. Used waders.
We got to get waders.
We do need to get waders.
We should mud this thing. I wonder where the air intakes are.
Too.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
can't really
expand that rear quarter. Or the
Look
front
at that
quarter.
chartreuse. That sucker is tight, dude.
It's cooler up
An air
close.
It's right there. Yeah,
There?
looks like it right there. It's got to be.
That's
Look
not
at
a
that!
bad
Look at that
spot.
titanium exhaust from Japan.
Like how you said it, Japan.
Japan.
Oh, Talon.
It's that
The Honda Talon. Yeah,
Oh
don't
man, look at that. That's terrible.
go back to the
Building a cage for it will be easy.
Yeah,
I mean,
where-
the connectors are right there up top.
go to where the A-pillar bends. Is it? You can't tell if it's a single
Yeah.
piece or not.
You can't. No, but I mean, it's connected, right here, so I can't imagine it would be.
Less than one single piece.
Hopefully, it's only a two-piece, but it doesn't matter.
Are people saying this by the way?
It
Probably
needs
just a
to be
two-piece.
changed. No, we're off again.
Oh, sorry, dudes. We're just, pretending. I can't wait to chartreuse it up, dude. It's just gonna be a chartreuse festival.
At the end of the day, we need one. Let's just, in lieu of wanting to talk more, because I just do, and this is the Honda Talon
Right.
live stream and review and first impressions video.
Yeah.
Someone said 104. Turn Leonardo's gain down. Leonardo, stop the micer humming. Leonardo, your head's huge. You smell like armpits. I made up half of those.
Yeah, the gain's big. It's because I have mic etiquette and everybody else does this and goes over here then does this.
I think
So-
what they're trying to say
so-
is you're screaming.
No, but the thing is that
Stop deep throwing the mic.
our volumes are loud to make up for the fact you guys aren't close to the mic. So when it's like this, it's like no big deal. But when I'm like this, it seems like I'm loud. I just have good mic etiquette.
Well, there's individual controls, so.
This is true. And mine is the quietest. Doug will tell you.
So you're the loudest person.
This is true.
Just the loudest
That is
voice.
very true.
Anyways, we're rambling here. I don't know that there's that much more to say about this thing. We didn't get that much information. We got really no information prior to this. Honda was not forthcoming with details at all. They're still not very forthcoming even after the release, it appears. Not a lot of information.
How do you not tell horsepower?
HP. Probably
Right.
because there's not much of it. Let's
Seriously.
be honest with each other. Cyril, dude.
They're Honda. They don't have to.
They don't have to, dude. They
They'll
make
sell
their own
machines,
rules, dude.
Right. So
They make their own rules. Is that true?
Yeah, dude.
we'll see, man. It's a tough market they're jumping
Did you see
into
that
for
video?
sure. Competition is tough.
Pretty much
so.
freaking. Oh, so I wonder if the launch video is the same. Yeah, it's the same video because they got more videos on here now.
Well, I'm ready to call it a day.
I think so too, man.
Assuming we have someone who's on the inside willing to get us one of these things immediately.
Yeah, so I guess let's just say thank you again for hanging in there with us. We apologize
So
for
sorry.
the technical difficulties. We
So
had intended
sorry.
to start earlier, go over the information we have, and kind of,
That was unfortunate.
go through the live unveiling together.
Yeah.
And didn't happen, but thanks to those of you who hung in there and checked this thing out with us. So.
Same, dude. It was the same thing. They didn't miss anything. We still don't know. We're just as confused as we were 2 hours ago.
It's all
Really?
discombobulated.
I think we need to go.
Discombobulated, Doug? I haven't heard that word in a long time, Douglas.
Who's going to do it first?
I can't do it.
Okay.
So we're going to get one of these things, and then there's going to be a lot more side-by-side blog content with a Honda Talon. You guys are going to like it.
You guys
Yeah.
are going to like it, dude. We're going to just... You're just going to like it.
And I quit my job. So,
Oh, yeah, that did happen.
Did that happen?
yeah, that happened. So,
So, yeah. So
everyone that hates
pretty
me,
much, if you guys don't like
gonna
us,
be
that'd
more
be
of me.
unfortunate.
Right. Get used to a lot more side-by-side blog content.
yeah, so thank you for watching. Sorry about the details at the beginning. We tried our best.
But listen,
We were only like 4 minutes late, dude. It wasn't like...
Nick's
Yeah.
going to be full-time side-by-side blog now, so we'll have more
Full-time
time to
blog,
really
dude.
dial in these types of...
We're going to have more time to do updates prior to
Setups.
live streams.
Anything else you want to talk over, Doug? With? Go ahead, say some more stuff, Doug.
Razor 900.
Doug, go ahead.
No, I'm done.
No, but seriously.
That,
Doug, go ahead. No, just go ahead.
Craig's machine.
No, but seriously, Doug.
Yeah, we'll
Okay,
do.
but Leonard.
Hey, we'll do better. I'm sorry.
All right, guys.
Till next time.
Oh, wait. Okay.
There's more?
No, there's not more. See you guys later.
Oh.